Yahweh. Giving all praise to Yahweh, Bashem, Al-Shai, Bashem, Rukakodah, Shalom to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there. Shalom to you all. I'm going to make this a quick video, super quick. Anyway, I'm going to entitle this video. I was playing with a bunch of titles in my head. And I said, let me deal with this. Let me come with this title. This comes off as entertainment. That's the title. So this is a video put up by Captain. But this was another video that Captain Zariak put on his page. This was 5 hours ago. Guerrilla Hebrew addresses rumors of getting pegged on No Jumper. And you're not going to see me on these different shows because I'm only here pursuant to the scriptures. If I'm a prophet and one of the elect teachers or whatever, I'm only here to teach, not to go be guests, have guest appearances on other shows. And these are people that are not a part of the Hebrew Israelite community. Maybe some of them, maybe he might believe he's an Israelite, but they're not part of Israel. When they go out on the highways and the byways and teaching, they're going into different topics. So, you know, if you kept up with Al-Azhar, I'll say, I don't know what his title is now. I don't know if he relinquished his title. And they go on to different shows and they get paid. And now they got, you can watch this whole video. It's not even 20 minutes long. But this is a part of a small clip of a part of a bigger video. And it's a whole sex thing and what his woman said and the pagan thing, which is like real messy and real entertaining to people in the world. They like this shit. They like drama, you know? But anyway, I'm just going to play a little bit of this. Now, they were working together, Al-Azhar and Zariak, Captain Zariak. They were working together, different debates, but they don't agree. They don't agree. I wouldn't work with nobody that doesn't agree with me. I wouldn't say, let me sit. Or if I happen to do that, I said, look, we both are Israelites, but we don't agree on the same things. Therefore, I wouldn't team up with them. Because a question might come up about the mark of the beast, and we're fighting. You know? You know, not physical fighting, but we're debating. So, you know, that gives a bad name to Israel. Which one is right? Which group? If I wanted to go to the group, which group would I go to? Anyway, let me just let you hear this. I urge you to watch the whole thing. But it just looks bad all around. With Al-Azhar there with Zariak on the phone. With Whack 100. Called Zariak. I wouldn't give these guys, I don't give out numbers, man. I'm going to tell you a story years ago. Priest Bun Lawyer and Priest Daniela, they asked for my number. I didn't give it. I said I don't give out my numbers. Now, had time going by, yeah, that's possible I could have gave my numbers, but they just started coming around. I don't just give my numbers to people because stupid shit happens. You know what happens, man? You give your number to somebody. I said don't give it to nobody. They wound up giving it to somebody. So I'm like, where you get my number? So and so get. And why you give me? Well, brother. So I'm not a guy that has a lot of friends. I'm gonna tell you just like it is. Apostle Gabar is not a person that has a lot of friends. Apostle Rhyme doesn't have a lot of friends. You know. Now, in the case of Ricard, I didn't mention him because he gives his number out to anybody. And I told him, I said, look, brother, you can't be giving your number out to everybody. Just any old fucking body. You know, I'm not going to be that close to people. I'm going to be close enough where I teach you the scriptures and that's it. You know? I'm not here to gain friends. But see, this union of Zariak and Al-Azhar, call them by their names, not their titles, them getting together, that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Because there's certain things, the Sabbath, ISUBK, Sabbath, Friday, sundown, Saturday, sundown. Al-Azhar, based upon the new moon. He learned that from us. He listened to us say it, came up under us, and he said it makes sense. I'm going to go with it. The mark of the beast. And there might be other, new covenant. Anyway, what you're going to hear is that Alazar, because I don't know his title now. I don't know if he relinquished his title. He challenged somebody put up the money, some outside secular person put up the money. He didn't mention to have a debate between them two, and it was $10,000 was offered to the ISUPK side, and they turned it down. So this is it right here, and it makes, you know, y'all were cool at one time, and then you're not cool, and that's just not cool. This is why you keep you stay around your friends, you stay around your people that you truly trust, and that they all speak the same thing, as the Apostle Paul said in 1 Corinthians. You know, I'm cool with this Hebrew Israelite, but he teaches the new moon is the full moon, or you can celebrate Christmas, or this. No, I'm not cool with them. I'm not cool with them. So let me just let you listen, and I'll close.
We ain't even worried about that.
We ain't worried about that. You scared of debate?
I'm trying to host that. Hold on.
You scared of debate?
His big homies know what's gonna happen. His big homies know what.
Sing shit. Not that they're gonna blow each other away, but it's almost like a gang banging mentality with this truth, with the words, and the bullets that they use in are the scriptures and facts. So I didn't know about this. This is why we don't have debates. We don't sit down. We're not. The Most High didn't say, okay, have a series of debates. We don't debate nobody. We'll get on you if you're going off. We'll do a video on that, and then you might come up and with answers, and we'll give you the answers. But I'm not going to have it. I'm not here to entertain you.
Rules than we do. Wait, so I'm gonna address both sides. One, Proverbs 25 talk about when you go in to judge your brother or bring him up on anything, that's supposed to be done in private. You don't bring that. You don't bring. Wait. Listen. You don't bring it to. But his judgment of it is being done.
So you pretty much letting us know how you want it to be handled when your
his judgment of it is public. What he's doing, that's wrong.
Oh, Josh,
listen.
Is that what he's saying?
Hey, hold on. He knows. This guy knows that if he ascribes to the Bible, him publicly condemning him and making fun of him
would need to happen.
is wrong.
You know y'all need to do, y'all get y'all debate out, because y'all need to run that. You said some shit. Oh, they already had it though.
Hey, let me.
Who got a debate?
You and Tazariak.
Who? His generals turned down my debate. We offered him money. His generals wouldn't let him debate. We just belong before that happened. They been scared of me. We ain't even worried about that. We ain't worried about that.
You scared of debate?
They've been scared.
You scared of debate?
His big homies know what's gonna happen. His big homies know what's gonna happen. We know that.
What you mean by debate? Yeah. You ain't talking about that physical?
No.
Okay. Listen.
I done saved him from being shot out here. I ain't saying nothing physical. I done saved his life before. His generals did.
That's out.
I got 10,000 of these generals turned down the debate. Ask him right now. Ask him right now if that happened. Ask that. We offer money. I didn't offer money. A neutral party.
Okay, hold on. What you saying?
That part that he's saying is correct. Like they wanted.
There we go. He wouldn't let it happen.
They wanted to do a big debate on the New Testament. My school felt that they was beneath us debating them. That's why I got turned.
Okay, but Tazariak, respectfully, Gorilla Hebrew, he's a name. You can't say he beneath.
Respectfully, he was a name.
No, but at that time.
So this is drama, a big drama, bro. Now they're gonna talk about this. The ISUP scared. They're cowards. This, that, and the third. And somebody offered $10,000. And I guess it's gonna be on their platform, which I guess is somebody. I figured as somebody from the world. They paid $10,000 because they might make $100,000 off of that debate. You know, this thing has become entertainment.
Okay, even at that time, that was probably prior to this other going on. So for you to turn.
What we did, yeah, I wouldn't say he's not a name in Israel. I wouldn't say he's not. He was tight. That was my boy.
So what? You been kicked out of exile or something? No, I don't know all the shit.
I can't be kicked out of I have my own camp. They can't kick me out of that.
Okay. So.
Yeah, but we don't fuck with him though.
So you saying you won't debate him at all now?
No, hell no.
Because of.
As a matter of fact, he said we cosplaying as Israelites right now. Like, we not even Israelites.
For sure. No, I didn't say y'all were even. I said y'all were cosplaying as Israelites. For sure.
No, but he's not being honest.
For the ones of you who don't know, and he did say it. I did a video on it. I caught him saying it. So he's not trying to hide it or deny it. Cosplaying, if you look the word up, it's a short way of saying costume playing. You're putting on a costume, like you have a costume party and you dress up like King Henry VIII. You're cosplaying. So he's saying that you're cosplaying Israel, putting the garments and the fringes, and you playing like you're Israelites. That's how I picked it up. I forget, I didn't listen to all the thing, but when you say cosplaying, that means you putting on an outfit and you're playing a role. Which I don't know where he's coming from. I don't know if he means after saying that, does he still believe he's an Israelite or what? I don't know. I don't listen to all this stuff.
About the context of the text message.
Of course he's not, and nobody.
So listen, respectfully, I knew your name.
All this is at the end of the day, if this was to be in a categorized, this would be drama / entertainment.
Before I knew you, I heard about it, but I didn't really dive off into it.
Of course.
But I will tell you, as a brother, right? The context of, and everybody in here know I'm real. Yeah. The context of when you said, and I respect you for being truthful because you could have lied, right? Of course. Yeah. The context of you saying, how you gonna hit me with something bigger than I hit you with? You're saying this is her fantasy. She says she wants to peg you, right?
Yeah.
And then what you do is you allow her to have her fantasy because it turns her on.
Exactly.
And then you say the things that turn you on. This is what you say.
Exactly.
You never had any intentions.
Fuck no.
So my question to you is, today, is there a change, or you still exercise what you exercise with your woman? Will you?
I'm not with that woman.
No, but I'm saying, will you allow another woman to insinuate them type of things?
No.
Because you learned from her.
Of course.
You was only doing it because that was her turn on. So what he's saying is, he texted, but he texted to satisfy and appease her sexual stimulation.
She's weird, huh?
Oh, no, I'm just, bro.
She's weird.
No, I'm just telling you, I'm trying to get understanding. Am I on the right track?
And now listen.
My question is this. He claimed, I don't know if he relinquished the title, that he's a chief high priest, not just a priest or high priest, but a chief high priest. And a chief high priest can only marry a virgin. So my question is this woman that you got with, was she initially a virgin that just became freaky deaky? I don't know. Or has she been around? You know, you got women that been around that, you know, you like them because you don't got to tell them what to do. They know what they experience. So, you know, for you to say you're a chief high priest, there's the woman that since you became chief high priest, any woman that you dealt with, were they all virgins? That's my question.
Listen, we got to get context because before she got with me, she was a lesbian 7 years.
Well,
so this is where no.
Oh, come on, brother. Come on, man. Hey, truth be told, I had one lesbian that I didn't know until I got to know her, but she got out of that. When she went back in, I don't know. But you find out after the fact. Oh, I used to be a lesbian. So if she was a lesbian, she was laying with girl, which is adult, which is what do you call it? Sin unto death. A woman laying with another woman. Now was she? Now I'm pretty sure if she was a lesbian for 7 years, she probably first started dealing with men. Men didn't work out. She said, "Let me be the lesbian thing," and a lot of them, they are lesbians. Then they'll have 3 relationships. With my sister was one. She's in the spirit world. She'll be with another woman for about 2 or 3 years. Then she'll be with a man. She'll get with a man. She's straight. Then the man don't treat her right. Then she go back to a woman. So I'm pretty sure she's been with a man. So the question is, you technically cannot call yourself a chief high priest if you got a woman that dealt with other, men. I'm assuming that she didn't just say, "Oh, let me be I'm almost positive. You tell me I'm wrong. lesbos are usually women that had men that shit didn't work out. The 3 or 4, as I said, let's continue. This is nothing but drama. This is nothing but drama and entertainment. That's all this is. Whoever giving up the 10,000, you know that mother gonna make 100,000.
No, I'm not you.
This is a bad look, man. This is a bad look. That's why you got to stay in your lane. Now, if Zara goes off, Al-Azhar go off, you tell them in the scripture he went off on that. That don't mean that, and that's it. That's it.
You're right. I did choose. I'm not saying that, but just to get. Listen, Tazar.
He's bringing it up. He's bringing it up. So now, technically, it doesn't say anything about a woman and a woman you marry, but it tells you that a woman should be a virgin. A virgin is no longer a virgin when a man pops her cherry. So, you know.
Oh yeah, all that.
But then again, he might have been thinking he could correct her and fix her.
Hold on, we because there's so much. See, but.
Zarya, I'm gonna be real, bro. I ain't feeling that you turned that debate fade down, bro. You know I champion you, bro. We can't be. You know I champion you, bro. And you can't say. This man, he always has had a name out here on this West. So just say the East Coast. Just say the East Coast didn't want the fame. But he,
listen. I sent debate Cooley up, and he not ready.
Now listen,
I sent debate Cooley, and he not ready for
Cooley
prime.
destroyed these dudes.
Of course.
Because through this conversation,
Because I didn't let you. I knew you always good.
Conversation, you was able to really lay out what that was. But because the world is running on.
Of course.
She was actually doing that.
And here's the problem too. Nobody.
And another thing, see, while you're going back and forth, nobody's really being taught the scriptures and what's going to happen. I don't know these guys, what they do, what they believe in, whether they Christian, Muslim, whatever. I guarantee you, they maybe heard about the MOTB, but they don't know that the whole planet Earth is going to have to get the chip. So they're not aware of it. Like, I don't know, I can't go into their minds. Maybe he is, he's in the scriptures. But how many Christians, actually know about the mark of the beast being chipped? Let's deal with the black church. I don't think any of them know. So when it comes, they're not going to know what to do. But they'll say, it's the government, let me go ahead and take it. I want to eat. So this is the time where you spread the gospel. Yahushua didn't have no downtime and hung out with the wicked scribes and Pharisees. Even though I don't like you, we don't teach the same thing, I'm going to hang out, we're going to have a couple of drinks. No, that didn't happen.
He's tried to get any context from me. Nobody's asked me any key questions. He was so thirsty to see a fall for me. Ran with anything that got said about me.
With you, bro. For the record, I'm gonna keep it real because I feel like a.
Soon, millions of us will pay more for health care, and we'll see a hike in electricity bills. All because Congressman Mike Lawler voted to cut clean energy and Medicaid, just to give rich people another tax cut. He sold us out. Now we'll pay more every month.
Shame on you, Captain Desirac, for these commercials. Now you're trying to make some money. Another one, come on now. And that's why I see why.
I'll keep it real.
I see why when you go to the chat, and when I mentioned GMS, I said GMS is known for their straight to the point. So you ain't gonna get these commercials.
I got woke up this morning getting my toes sucked. It was incredible. I'm going back to try that shit again.
Period.
Listen, I was like, I thought I was dreaming. I was like, twinkle, twinkle, and I looked up and R&B was crazy. She had the ass coming to the back. I was like, oh. So
let me say something for the record, though.
What?
Let me say something for the record. For the record, when that shit happened, as I'm publicly denouncing everything that Gorilla Hebrew did, I did offer him counsel, and he did accept the counsel.
Have I got the counsel?
So why
have I got the counsel? I was 6 months. I ain't got the counsel yet.
Because he's still a brother. Like, I counsel a lot.
So why you didn't give him the counsel?
You said why I didn't?
Yeah.
I'm about to get to that. So when he said he would accept it, when I talked to my general, because he wasn't going to be with me, he was going to be with my general. I had the text message. What we wanted to see was his sincerity of his so-called apology.
The nigga sincere. He ain't lying.
No, wait, let me finish. 2 weeks after that, he talked about he want to go live again and get back on YouTube. So it wasn't sincere to us.
So what, he was supposed to restrict himself from the world?
Yes.
This seemed to me like he didn't have nothing to hide.
If I did something,
No, but
Okay,
why?
well listen, hold on. Are you gonna give him counsel or not, Cap? If the brother saying he won't counsel,
you can't.
I'm asking you, is you gonna give your brother counsel? He an Israelite.
I'll give anybody counsel.
Okay, then that's it. Y'all got each other.
Now, how can he give this man counsel when he had already showed he trying to embarrass him in front of
No,
everybody?
no, I think he would admit that he left himself wide open.
No, but bro,
he ain't gonna.
No, for sure.
but no,
100%.
but if you look at the way this is even being said, like the context is clear in
Because
the.
what you saying leaves an issue. What I'm saying, they're gonna fix the issue.
There's going to be an issue whether or not. Yes, it will, because this wants
know what I'm saying.
this wants attention.
You know what the fuck
Bro,
I'm saying.
Tazariak is an attention seeker. Like, if you know
I
one thing,
disrespect Cap. You can't handle conversation.
I'll kill this dude in debate.
You ain't even on Cap level.
He can't even handle Brother Polite, dude. He got smoked by that dude multiple times.
Mentioning this racist nigga name.
Polite, it don't matter what he is. He smoked this nigga in many debates.
Wait, hold on.
Look,
Hold on.
bro done got beat down by a lot of people.
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
So the best talking. I don't need to talk about Gorilla Hebrew for attention. I'm already somebody. If I don't talk about Gorilla, before this thing happened with him, I was already somebody. So don't
Cap, we all know that. We know that.
Listen, man.
Listen, I'm off that. This road, man. The brother say he looking for counsel. That's your brother. I think you should give him some counsel. I believe it right there. You
Look.
acceptable to the
Well,
counsel?
no.
that's just-
And the reason why I'm not acceptable to the council is because when it was offered, I took it, and instead of giving me counsel, they just ran content on
What
me
do
for
the
months.
Bible? What do the Bible? Hey,
months.
hey, Gorilla.
At some point in time,
What
we
do
gotta
the-
make amends though.
No, but
what y'all stand for?
no, listen.
And
And,
shit, we
no,
do, we ain't gotta never
now,
make no
now,
Hey, that's it. You know, come on. Nothing we ain't learned. What do we learn here? What lessons did we learn here? This is all nothing but drama. Anyway, Shalom.